What is up, you guys? Thanks for watching another video here today. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the mod lists that are on my E55 Amg, the modifications that I have on this car. Starting off, we're going to start off with the exterior first, and then we're going to move on to the engine bay. The interior has no mods at all. It's basically just like from the factory. So starting from the outside, the first thing that you guys can notice is the paint. So this car is not painted. This car is wrapped with Injectors Slade gray wrap a year ago. It's also ceramic coated. That's why the car is super glossy, you guys. It's like squeaky glossy. Like in real life, very glossy. So that's that. Another thing you guys might notice is the wheels and the carbon fiber. We have a Stance SF03, I think, wheels. So we have these in the front and we have those in the back as well. I mean, these in the back and then in the fronts as well. The other thing you guys notice is the carbon fiber side fins. Going to the back, you guys notice the carbon fiber side fins. These are like crazy, you guys. They hit hard with the sun. These are also ceramic coated. That's why like they're very glossy as well. I have wet sanded them and ceramic coated them, so no orange peel on those. The other thing you guys might notice is the carbon fiber spoiler. This thing is crazy, you guys. As well, it's wet sanded and ceramic coated, so there's no orange peel. In the back, what I have done on the car is blackout emblems all around. I have the blackout AMG emblem and I have that, so it's kind of coming off, so gotta get that fixed. That as well, I have the E55 black emblem. Another thing I have you guys, so on the rear bumper, I have the rear diffuser as well. I have a replacement. This one is messed up. As you guys can see, the bumper is messed up as well. I'm gonna get that fixed and rewrapped. I have a diffuser as well on this car. I have a replacement for this diffuser, but I don't want to really put it on right now. I want to fix the bumper first and then put on the diffuser. So that's what I have on the exterior, on the rear end of the car. Same thing right here, the side fin for the rear bumper. Moving on, you guys noticed on the door handles, they're two-tone. They're like black on top and Injectors Slade gray from the bottom as well. As you guys can see, they give the car a really sick look on the car. The car looks really sick with these. These are painted, so I have these painted in black, and that as well, painted in black. So moving on to the front here, guys, I have the E63 OEM Front Bumper. I have the custom headlights. So these are OEM headlights. What they're done to them is just they're just blacked out the housing, black out the side lenses, and just blacked out housing, new lenses, and then, you know, the lens right here, it's blacked out as well. So that's what we have done on the headlights. They're OEM. They're like the factory headlights. I just have a new lenses on them. They're also ceramic coated as well. Moving on up to the front, you guys, this thing is crazy. The front end of this car is crazy. So up here we have the front grille. As you guys can see, I have the newer style grille. I don't have the regular E55 grille. It's kind of poking out as well. This one's black as well. You guys also see the heat exchanger poking out. This thing's sick. The other thing that I have is these E63 style, the new E63 style LED daytime running lights. They're carbon as well. I need to wet sand them and put some ceramic coating on them. That way they look perfect. But they look good. I love how they look. They make the car look so sick, you guys. You know, without these, the car wouldn't look as good as with these. So that's that. And I have this front lip. This car, basically, this lip is a must on E55s, on W211s with the E63 bumper, because it just completes the front end of the car. It makes the front end of the car really aggressive. As you guys can see, it's like the middle of the front end of the car comes like that, and it just gets more aggressive right here, and at the bottom as well. But this, like you see, as you guys can see, there's like a little curve right here. This makes the car extremely aggressive. So the thing about this car is the front end. The front end in this car is super aggressive, super aggressive. I love how it looks from the front end. So that's that on the exterior. So moving on, the suspension modifications. As you guys can see, the car is lowered. I have it on BC Racing Coilovers. So the car is sitting on BC Racing Coilovers. It's not stock suspension, basically. It's running on BC Racing Coilovers. So that's that on the suspension. That's why the car is low. I can lower them if I want, but the coilovers are adjustable. I can lower them. I can make them. They're basically adjustable coilovers, you guys. So that's that on the exterior. This thing is sexy from the exterior. Just look at this. Oh my god. So I'm taking you guys up to the engine, basically showing you guys the engine mods that I have. Let me get the list, because there's a lot of modifications that I might not be able to remember. And you guys can see heat exchangers spoken out right here, secondary heat exchangers right here, and I have the ice tank. So here's the mod list. It's right here, you guys. I have it on me. So the first thing that I have is a built transmission with billet internals and with a stage 2 torque converter. So I can't really show you guys that. I have paperwork for that. Don't really want to take it out, but I have paperwork for that. So I have a built transmission with billet internals and stage 2 torque converter. These cars come from the factory with open diff, and when you're pushing almost 650 to the crank, you can't run open diff. It's just not fun, and it's just not good. You know, if you spin out or something, it's just not good. So we have a WaverTrac Racing Limited-Slip in the rear. I have paperwork for that as well. Also got Race IQ Tune on this one. So this thing is tuned on Race IQ. And I also have a TCU Tune, transmission control unit tune as well. Makes the car shifts faster. These cars are known from these cars with the 5-speed. They just don't shift as fast. So I have a TCU Tune to make the car shift faster and just make it more aggressive. It's definitely dailyable. It's just not as comfortable, but it's still very comfortable. I can daily it with the TC Tune and the bolt transmission. So I also have moving on to the engine bay, you guys. I also have a VRP long tube headers. As you guys can see, they're like right here. These are the headers. Let me get a better angle. These are the headers. It's really hard to see, you guys, but I have long tube headers. Let me go from the bottom and show you guys. You can't really tell. These are the long tube headers. As you guys can see, they're really low to the ground. This car is like really low on the ground with the headers. So that's what I have on it. VRP long tube headers. I also have 82mm throttle body right here. It's upgraded throttle body. I also have 630cc injectors, 1-step colder spark plugs, VRP Belt Wrap Kit. I have that. I also have the ice tank right here. This is for the supercharger. I can have that running without the car even being on. I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna show you guys. Basically run that to cool the supercharger, basically lower the air temperatures. That way I run higher boost. So I have that. I have the VRP Super Flo Pump, split cooling system. Already mentioned the BC Racing Coilovers. Already mentioned the OEM E63 Front Bumper. And yeah, so that's that on the engine modifications. I might have missed something. I don't really remember what else I have on this car. The other thing, you guys, I have 5% ceramic tint all around. So I think this one is 15, by the way. I'm not really sure, but this one is for sure 5% in the rear. 5% in the rear. So I have that done. And that's that on the modifications. I have a lot of maintenance done on the car. So on modifications, that's what I only have on the modifications that I can remember as of right now. I might have something else, but that's all I can remember for modifications. So let me show you guys how the car sounds. Also, I forgot to mention my exhaust setup, because a lot of people in the previous video said, what's my exhaust setup? Because this thing sounds insane, you guys. This thing sounds, oh my god, this thing sounds just insane. The least to say, this thing sounds insane. Okay, so what I have is, this car is basically straight piped, but I have resonators. Okay, so I got resonators on this car, long tube headers, and muffler delete. So that's my exhaust setup, you guys. But what makes this car sounds even better is the Race IQ tune. I have the Burble tune. You guys saw that. This thing is just crazy. So that's my exhaust setup, you guys. Let me go ahead and show you what I was talking about, the ice tank. Basically having that running without the car even running to cool down the supercharger and just lower the air temperatures. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. I also forgot to mention that it also has a smaller clutch pulley for the supercharger. And yeah, I just forgot to mention that. Let me show you guys what I was talking about. This car also has a smaller clutch pulley on the supercharger. Let me show you what I was talking about. So you put the car in. You don't have to put it in ignition mode, but so the car is not in ignition mode right now. It's just on one click. As you guys can hear, the cooling system is already flowing. You guys might be able to hear it. But let me open and show you guys. So the car is not on, but it's cooling the supercharger and everything. As you guys can see, this gets so what I do is I put ice. I basically take some of the coolant out, put ice, and go on a drive. That's what I do. So this is what I have done on the car, you guys. Please let me know if you have any questions or anything like that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and till the next one, please like, subscribe, turn notifications on for more content like this. Smash that like button for me. It really supports me. The YouTube algorithm just gets my content out there when you guys like. So please like, subscribe with notifications on for more content like this. Thank you guys, and until next time.
Drowning my sorrows, be better tomorrow. Cause these broken dreams is as hard as it gets. My nigga died at only 25. I'm thanking God for letting me see in 26. Shit, real shit, nigga, that's real shit. While y'all catching feelings, I'm catching flights. Blowing flight on that overnight. Sleepless nights trying to cope with life, cause I can't understand it. No, I can't understand it, but why comprehend it? I'd rather just live it and see where it take me. Toughen me up, but y'all niggas can't break me. Got the clip off safety, and that's just for my safety. Niggas want a ball, but don't play D.